To me.
To you.
To me.
To me.
To me.
To you.
Ah, it smells delicious. You know, you got problems when you start ordering food from a catering company instead of a regular takeaway. We should have played some music at least, so they thought we were having a party or something. Alexa, play some Barry Manilow. Actually, no, don't. I've changed my mind. And tons of people tagged me in this on social media, so if you're one of those people, then thank you very much. They're a catering company, so it's supposed to serve large groups of people, but you know what's up. Today I'm gonna have my own one-man pizza party, so without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the meet-along pizza challenge. Something went wrong there, I don't know what that was. Alright, so it's pretty big. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish it, but I'll give it my best shot. I don't know about a calorie count on this one. I can maybe try and estimate it or ask the restaurant, but we'll get a timer going and let's get things started. Oh. What's up, Beard Army? Welcome back. That was a good one. To another episode, a ridiculous episode, I might add. Look at the size of this thing. It's some pizza. It's a pizza the size of, well, it's a meter long. I don't know. It's about the size of the Shroud of Turin or something like that. I really need to stop watching those daytime documentaries on Sky. Anyway, this is available from a place called the Yorkshire Catering Company, which is based in Wakefield, which actually isn't too far away from me. So it's kind of bizarre that I've never heard of this place before, but it's going right to the top on my list of favourite eateries because there aren't many places in Yorkshire, where I'm from, or even England, that deliver something this size right to your door. I guess this is the meat feast part of the pizza. Yeah, I think we might have solved the mystery early today, Scoob. It's meat. You can actually choose what toppings you get on your pizza. I just told them to put whatever they wanted on there, which turned out to be a bit of a mistake tactically when we get towards the end, but it was all delicious. The size of the sausages on this thing are huge. I know what you're thinking. If he thinks that's a huge sausage, no wonder he's happy all the time. I just meant, they were kind of a lot more girthy than you would normally find on top of a pizza. It's delicious. But it's going to be some work to get through all of this. Whew. Oh, I'm butchering this. I'm getting this all wrong. I'm going to leave the spinach for now, just because the veggies are going to make it a little harder to digest. They'll make me a little bit gassy, so I'll serve that for the end. I know what you're thinking. How long is it going to be until he mentions the fact that you can't digest mushrooms? I wasn't gonna, but I've done it now. Look at the size of this piece. It's like eating a hardback book or something. Anyway, I should go through the toppings. So from left to right, meat feast. We already covered that part. That was like chicken, sausage, pepperoni. Then it's spinach and mushroom. Then it's like a pepperoni and onion thing. And then the end piece is spicy. This is hard going. He says as if eating a pizza this big would be a walk in the park. Yeah, sadly that wasn't the case. It was pretty tricky. I'm gonna wax lyrical a little bit about the pizza itself though, because it was delicious pizza. They absolutely coated it in Parmesan, which I love. It gives it a nice kind of keen, slightly nutty flavor. And to be honest, the real novelty here was eating something this big while it was still warm. It was delivered piping hot to my house, so that was very enjoyable. Oops. You have to pardon my flatulence there. You can probably tell by my expression. I was a little bit worried about my pants, but it was alright. Anyway, this is 40 quid, which I think is very reasonable given the amount of food. So yeah, if you're into this kind of thing, I know you're into it, then check them out. No, I don't actually know which piece to eat next, because this is spinach
mushrooms and some other stuff. But this, the guy told me, is a little bit spicy. I don't really want to do either, but I'll do the spicy one next. I'm gonna take the crust off, leave that for the end. Usually not a good idea, but it'll make this easy to eat, at least. Ugh.
I don't know, leaving the crust to the end. You never learn, son, never learn. That face, that's my, waiting to see if this is spicy face. It wasn't too bad, but there were some severely spicy patches, you know, like here and there.
Now the spice is kicking in. Whew. My lips are burning.
Yeah, this was the most grievous error I made in letting them choose the toppings because, as you can probably see, the spice is starting to slow me down a bit.
For the most part, it wasn't spicy, but there were a few really spicy areas. Oh. Maybe I should have left that to the end. This piece is like a handbag.
A handbag?
By the way, bonus points to anyone that can tell me what film that's from in the comments.
I'm taking some of the mushrooms off. And the spinach. And hopefully, I'll eat that little pile at the end. It's just making the pizza too hard to eat.
Yeah, so my second major mistake, there were probably more than two in this attempt, but the second one was the spinach and mushroom. Or more accurately, the fact that I should have told the restaurant just not to put any vegetables on here, because onions are alright, corn is alright, but things like spinach, the mushroom, broccoli, I mean, if you ever get broccoli on a pizza, you should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, you monster. Who gets broccoli on a pizza? But things like that, they're fibrous, they're hard to break down, which gives you gas, and it kind of makes it harder to keep eating at the back end.
I should have stood up to eat this. There's a lot of pizza.
There's a lot of pizza. I tell you, my powers of description, they know no limit. Thank God for this commentary, right? I don't know what you'd do if you had to listen to me describe stuff as I actually eat it.
Our pizza is spicy. I should have said no spicy toppings. Rookie mistake.
Oh, I should say at this point that if you're watching it in public, on I don't know, a bus or in a park or something like that, you're probably going to want to put your headphones in if you haven't already, because some of the sounds that are about to come out my body are just they're not right. Lots of moaning and groaning, you know. I don't want people to think you're watching anything you shouldn't be.
I'm so close.
Oh, look how close I am. This is actually really quite painful to watch back.
I'm gonna fail. Why? This is it. Just this.
Damn it, I'm so close. Anyway, I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video in peace. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.
It's taken me like 2 minutes to swallow every mouthful. I can't do it. I surrender. I'm so close to just a few pieces of crust and a big pile of spinach. I think the spice in the spinach was just too much, but this is doable. I think it could be done. Delicious pizza though. Really enjoy it. I can barely breathe now. And I've got hiccups. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think it's been a while since I failed, right? Whatever, anyway. I'll catch you next time. Oh.
This is Barry Manilow.
Stop. Alexa, stop.